a beautiful Tuesday. You are so welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on JoyNews on Multi TV. This is the best entertainment show on television, and it's sitting right here on JoyNews. I'm your host, Becky, and I'm bringing you everything you need to hear in the world of entertainment. But before I bring all the stories, I have this song, playing in my mind. Like, I've been listening to it, and I need to bring it back to you. It's Woman Human by Ifia, and I want you to listen to that one before we come back with all the stories that you are expecting to, hear in the world of entertainment.
Woman, without a woman, nothing, no. Without a woman, nothing, no. Oh, woman, African woman, African woman. So that woman is strong, and a woman is beautiful. She will fight for the wife, she will fight so strong until the end.
Woman, African woman. So to all the women out there, we salute you right here on the show. We say that God bless you guys, every day for your hard work, for, making it possible all the time. And thanks to you, Ifia, for that beautiful song. Today, let's start with another powerful woman. Let's talk about Ohima Mercy. She says that she supports the National Cathedral, building of the National Cathedral, 100%, and she's willing to even invest in that particular project.
Oh yeah, I support it 100%, and I'm praying seriously to God to sow a seed in it.
What is it going to change?
It's going to change a lot.
People, the government, corruption. What is the National Cathedral?
A
country that does not have a dedicated temple for God, God does not reside in that particular country.
Now I'm in dear Franca baby Sigana. No be a quiet Cassiama and Ninyami ain't sure about more. It's to
putting up a temple in itself is a calling, and I support this move 100%.
When it's come to building the house of God, and you be a gift, and then no crown to your calling. I'm telling you as deep secret. It's for our president to have the passion to do it. What done ya nina yam ne radicatino did that onim but obabe. So I support him 100%. And near my radibenam so I yo crow him.
Ohima Mercy, let's talk about Don Little, one of my favorites. Don Little. That guy is cute. Well, Don Little says that our leaders are selfish. They only pay attention to themselves and will not pay attention to the masses. This is what you're supposed to do. Pay attention to us. The youth are important, and you are supposed to pay attention and help out with the youth. Give us jobs and everything we need. Yeah, so I'm not saying this is Don Little, actually. So I have Don Little here on the show for you. Take it away, Don Little.
Yeah, Ghana, if Ghana, we are selfish. And the reason why Ghana is not moving on because of our leadership and our elders and our president, and our vice. Why? Because they are the people who have the money. They're supposed to help their country so that their country will grow. But rather, they don't help their country. They only want their name. If something just happened and they will go and pledge, I'll give this, I'll do this, it is very bad. We have some people that they are suffering. They are not helping them. But if somebody just got somebody with sword or knife, they will rush and go to the person. I'll give the person this. I'll buy the person. That one is very bad. And they'll be driving cars along the street and the public. They'll be seeing the street boys and the street girls. They don't have parents, and some of them come from their village. They don't get work to do. They have to help these people so that if they get place to stand, they will mention, oh, through this one, that I make somebody. But they always think of themselves and their families. And that one was very bad. So I'm pleading our president, MPs, and the rich peoples in this country, they should do something. Because Ghana, we will be standing there, Ghana be you, Ghana be, when? That bang. You see, because Ghana, we have everything. We have everything. I say it me but still, and we have the money.
All right, let's move away from Don Little and talk about how to stay fit and stay looking young like Daniel does. Yes, we're talking about Flo Kingston. Flo Kingston says that the only way you can stay fit is to have lot of sex. Yes. So Flo Kingston, take it away.
And I dream of who so never do was go down low for the last killer. I want the woman through me a chinchilla.
Yeah, maybe Reggie teach me that thing. Reggie was I asked him one time that, yo, senior, how come you always look young? And he told me, have a lot of sex. I'm like, thank you for your advice.
Baby girl, go low, down, go low, baby girl, go low, up, go low, up, go low, baby girl, go low, hey, now she go low.
All right, so whilst we're staying fit, let's talk about Sarkodie, who is calling for support for Akwaboah. He says that everybody, if you love music, you should support Akwaboah because he is so talented. He has timeless music and timeless records that can sustain the music industry, and this is the reason why you need to support Akwaboah, who he calls a legend.
I just met a genius. I heard the music on Let Me Give It Up to YFM. That was the first place I heard the music, and I loved it from then. That was the biggest song, I Do Love You. And I was like, we have this incredible talent here in Ghana. So I really wanted to meet him. And the first day I met him, I told him, I'm giving the next phase of my life to you. And that was when we made Mary. So I could see somebody who has incredible talent, like a genius who could create anything in the world, that I didn't understand how this person can be behind the scenes for this long. You know, so I just wanted to be part of the success story. So the first time I met him, that's exactly the conversation that we had, that I want us to make history together. Yes.
Do you think Ghana is ready for artists like Akwaboah?
I think it depends. At this point, I can say they are open, but the aggressiveness of how you want them to get it. But Akwaboah's music is very laid back, and you have to be me. I'm very calm, so I get it. You know, these are songs that I will listen on a daily basis. The masses want to jam, but that doesn't stop us from making good music. Just because everybody wants to dance doesn't mean we all have to do music that people can just dance to and not listen to. I think there's still people out there who still want to listen to good music. So I understood Akwaboah where he was coming from, because I came from the same cloth. It was rap. I had to build my cult following. Till date, the masses don't necessarily enjoy rap. But then I made an effort for me to be accepted. So now they accept your rap verse on a dance song. So I think it's time. I told Akwaboah, same thing to Strongman. It's going to take time, but we build a cult following. So you see what happened today. These are people who really enjoy the music. You know, and more of these people are going to make Akwaboah who he is. He's already a legend, and I think we should hold on to. I keep saying he's part of the last of a dying breed. You know, these type of records, with time, if you don't take care, a whole generation will run away from it, and nobody will give us that timeless records. That's why we need to hold on to Akwaboah, so he can impact that on the next generation.
Let's end with another powerful woman. She is called Yaya. She has a beautiful voice. I wish I had a voice of Yaya, but no, I don't. The only thing I got is a voice to speak. Yaya says that she is releasing an album very soon. She won't give us the dates because she doesn't want us to hold it, against her. But she is set to release a beautiful album, and she's been talking to Ibrahim Ben Bako.
Yeah. So how many tracks have you recorded? Hey, I have some features coming up. Okay. I have some singles coming out, and this year I'm dropping my album. So it's 2019 definitely is a good year. Yes, indeed. Yes. So when are you dropping that album? Hey, I should say it here so that if I drop it, I don't drop it that day, you come and get my. You will drop it that day because the tracks will be ready before that day. I'll give you like exclusive, but it's this year. It's this year. Yes. Okay, but.
The signature dark glasses, collared white shirts, grey-haired ponytail, and fingerless leather gloves. A look that defined Karl Lagerfeld. Fashion for him was more than a passion. It was a reason to exist. It was his meticulous attention to detail and precision that earned him the status of the Kaiser of fashion. He was born in Hamburg in the 1930s, but the exact date of his birth remains a mystery. In 1952, Karl Lagerfeld moved to Paris. He proved himself in the fashion houses of Balmain, Jean Patou and Chloé, before joining Fendi in 1965, where he remained artistic director. But it was at Chanel that Karl Lagerfeld truly came into his own. In 1983, he took over as the head of the fashion house and revived the brand. Soon enough, the two intertwined C's became affiliated with luxury. He designed the perfect cut for his tweed jackets and the classic little black dress, combining the masculine with the feminine with his monochrome palette. And with that, Chanel was reborn. But that didn't leave Karl Lagerfeld resting on his laurels. In 2004, he became the first high-profile fashion designer to collaborate on a collection with H&M. He put his photographic skills to use and exhibited his work in 2011.
If I were only in fashion, I would risk isolating myself, which is the worst thing for creativity. By doing photography, even fashion photography and advertising, which I love, I stay within the movement of fashion, people of fashion, and my bubble is not the only thing that I see.
Karl Lagerfeld launched his own brand, created perfumes, stood out as an interior designer, and even opened his own bookstore in Paris.
I wear dark glasses to see better. Observation is more precise, and you can't tell if I'm looking left or right. I want to know everything. If I wasn't like this, I wouldn't own 300,000 books, and I wouldn't be obsessed with the desire to know everything. I'm completely obsessed with this.
And it was an obsession that stayed with him till the end. Loved or loathed, Karl Lagerfeld has left an indelible mark on the history of fashion.
Thank you for watching our show. We're so grateful that you could join us. Please join us same time tomorrow for even more thrilling edition of Let's Talk Showbiz. Thank you, Joel, for the camera works, and also Ike. It's been a long time. Big ups to you. Big ups to all the production team. Big ups to you, Abla D'Souza. I love you. We'll be back tomorrow.